Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com. We'll talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. Welcome to today's cryptocurrency portfolio update. Portfolio update I've been updating since February this last year, actually, 2021. And yeah, so welcome to that. Make sure you stay to the end of this video. I always talk about something of interest after the update: mindset, the markets, understanding money, etc. So we'll see what we talk about today. And also make sure you like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification button. Also, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor or financial planner or accountant or CPA, so make sure you get competent financial advice before you make any financial decisions. And also understand that all investing does carry degrees of risk, so do not invest more money than you can afford to lose. In case you wonder about this video behind me, I'd like to remind you of the lifestyle that's attainable for each and every one of you if you're willing to do whatever it takes to get to the lifestyle of financial freedom that you deserve. So, anyway, so just lifestyle videos in the background. And anyway, so what I'm going to do is share my screen and update the spreadsheet. So let's do that right now. So, okay, here's a spreadsheet. It's got three main columns: altcoin, Bitcoin, and what do you call it? The totals column. So under green and red, green is what is when markets move forward on the previous day, red is when it's moved backward on the previous day, and so on and so forth. So you can see the last 2 days we've had red, so we've moved backwards the last previous days. And let's look at what we have today. From what I've seen anyway, I know it's backwards. So let's go on to this thing here. So here it says 43,000 Bitcoin. So anyway, this portfolio consists of one whole Bitcoin and a selection of specially selected altcoins. We've got the total at the top. This is what we have on the left-hand side, which is in US dollars. Right-hand side is in British pound, and this is the percentage split between the two. So taking this figure here, this updates every 10 minutes, by the way. 166,776. So time in the UK, 166,706 and 66, I think. Yeah. 776. 46, 7. Okay. And let's have a look. This is obviously down on yesterday. So this is $18,085 down on yesterday. So we see we've had a downward trend here, very powerful downward trend. And let's look at the larger figure, 209,821.13. 209,821.13. Let's just see if I got that right. 221.18. Yeah. Okay, so that is also down, and Bitcoin is also down. Massive drop in Bitcoin. There's something wrong here. Got these figures wrong. 200 and what? 209,000 or 202,000. My figures are right here. 209,000. Okay. Hold that. So basically, stay red. Everything's another red day, but it's been a massive drop. The altcoins are down $18,085. Bitcoin is down $3,460, and the total portfolio is down 21,556. So that's a good chunk, and that's fine. It's all part of the journey. You understand? A lot of people keep panicking and thinking that, talk about panicking, let's look at the market, thinking that, okay, it's down, it's going to stay down forever. Okay, it's gone down, then guess what it's going to do when it goes down? It's going to go up again. Guess what it does when it goes back up again? It's going to go down again. You know, you can be guaranteed that certainty. So this is fine, doesn't bother me one bit. So let's look at what I want to look at. The sentiment. The market is full of fear at the moment, massive fear, extreme fear. 15, pretty low. Extreme fear. It was 24 yesterday, but 15 is pretty low. It's a great time to buy. When people are fearful, this is a time for you to be greedy, for you to go in there and buy. Great time to buy. Massive. Let's look at markets. Interesting thing, you know, Bitcoin is for the first time in the last couple of days falling below 40% in market dominance, which is interesting. But yeah, the market's around 2 trillion still. Bitcoin is 812 million. In fact, let's take a closer look at the markets. So yeah, it shows the markets, yeah, just over 2 trillion and 300 and something million, whatever. 2 trillion, and it's had a massive drop. A lot of finances run out of the market. This is what this shows. A lot of finances, money has come out of the market. So we have to wait for that to turn around and go back up again. But the market ebbs and flows as people put money in. So yeah, the momentum is down of the market. Let's take a closer look at Bitcoin. As I said, you know, Bitcoin was going up this channel, took a detour down this line here. That's why it's this red, the yellow line is still valid. But most importantly, yeah, it's down, and all the RSI, the stochastic RSI, and the money flow is just dropped out, which is interesting. So we're waiting for people to come back in now. This sharp drop here has caused the death cross to come even closer. You know, we're actually here, you know, here right now. That's where we are. Okay. But these dotted lines are rejecting the death cross, which was meant to come around the middle of January. Probably around the 18th. It's been moved a little bit forward now because of this massive drop. So we are way below the 200-day moving average red line, way below the price action. So this is severely bearish, which is fine. It's just a position in the market, the way the markets are at the moment. And people are going to take advantage of this. In other words, buy cheap. They'll be able to pick up Bitcoin. Suppose to buy Bitcoin down here, then up here at 60,000. So this is a tremendous bargain for those who've got financial resources put aside to do that. And this indicator shows, obviously, the red is still at the top because it's done a massive downtrend. A massive spike up shows that, yeah, there's a severe downtrend. And this yellow line that turned upwards shows the strength of that downtrend. So it's pretty strong trend pointing downwards. So that will continue until this weekend. When this yellow line starts to point downwards, then we know the momentum of the downtrend will be weakening. The Gaia Channel, all important, interesting Gaia Channel. Bitcoin is just doing what it's supposed to do, really. As you know, as we said, you know, I drew this white line. Drew this white line. If you watch the videos, I don't even know. I drew this white line many weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, maybe, to say, watch out for this white line. I didn't just put this white line today. This white line has been here for at least 2 weeks. And saying that, you know, as Bitcoin first fell into the channel back in May, fell below the medium line, as it would do, it normally does. And we're very, very lucky that it hasn't fallen underneath the channel. That may be to come, guys. And then it will worked its way back out to try and come up out of the tunnel, but it was sucked back in because this Gaia channel acts as quicksand. All the instances, Bitcoin is usually, whenever it's fallen into the Gaia channel, it's normally stayed in for about a year. Not my opinion, it's the facts. And so it eventually gathered enough momentum and strength to escape the Gaia channel, but I told you it had to, at this time, this orange line here was what it had to beat. And it did beat it and got out. And then I said it has to beat this red line before it can say it is on its way. And then it has to beat this green line to be really clear. And it beat the red line, got across above the red line, and then it got rejected at the green line. Got knocked back down below the red line and back in the tunnel where the quicksand took effect and dragged it down even more. And I said, you know, as it comes down into this tunnel, don't be surprised if it hits this white line and goes below. So it did that yesterday, hit the white line and went below. So we'll see how low will it go. You know, it's obviously breached this white line, which is very interesting, very powerful. So the next level could be 40,000. Yeah, 40,000 maybe. Let's just say it depends how low could it go. It's looking at this as a support. Yeah, I would say 37 can be a powerful form of support. 38,140. So it could come down to here before it decides to rebound, or it could decide to go right underneath the tunnel. Well, yeah, 34. If it doesn't hold at 38-ish, where's 38? In terms of report lines, yeah, 38,300. If it doesn't hold at 38,300, if it doesn't use it as support, then it may hold. The next level of support, I would say, is around the 34,277. But we shall see. Okay, but it certainly breached this white line, which, like I said, was drawn here a while ago, and it was drawn here for a reason. And then after it's done, it's going downwards. Okay, but rest assured, it will then start to go back up. It's not really, you know, it's not really meant to go back up really until the summer next year. So it's got plenty of time to waste before it does this. In the meantime, as it comes down, it's an opportunity to buy it at lower price. Okay, it's not a bad thing. It's a great thing because, you know, in the next 5 years, Bitcoin will reach, you know, a $500,000 mark. And at that time, you will forget about the times when it used to be. You won't even hardly remember when it used to be 42,000 or 45,000 or 49,000 or 550,000. And you will not get it at that price again, you know. And just as today, even on a so-called bad day, as some people look at it, is 42,000. You're forgetting the time when it used to be 4,000, when it used to be 3,000, when it used to be 6,500. Barely 2 years ago. Beginning of 2020. Okay, what was Bitcoin in 2020? This time 2 years ago. Just look. So it's 2020, January the 6th, 8,371-ish, 8,000-ish. Then it went up to 10,000 and plunged down to 3,800. And people think this is the end of Bitcoin. Right? Now look at it, 40-something thousand, people are complaining. Don't complain, be happy. Okay, it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. Wonderful thing that's happening. And yeah, it's going up to 60,000, came down to 40,000. So what? Just be patient. This journey, this is a long-term journey. So it will do its correction and then make its way back up to the new highs in the next 3, 4, 5 years. and you'll be looking back at the time when it was 40,000, 42,000, and saying that's, you know, people won't even believe that it used to be 8,000. They won't even believe you. But so just take advantage. Don't let it rock you. Okay, it's got to do what it's going to do, and it falls into the Gaia Channel. Gaia Channel has as an effect for the past 10 years. Whenever it's fell into Gaia Channel, it's gone into it, down to below the medium line and even below, and then come back up. Now it's gone into Gaia Channel, down, under the bottom of the tunnel. Look at this, underneath, and then makes its way back up. So we haven't even had that time yet, and that may happen. You know, this is way back as well. It was 17 of the magnified. The same thing goes into the tunnel. But I mean, look at you can't believe the tremendous journey Bitcoin has gone through. 461. Can you imagine Bitcoin 461? Now it's 42,000. So B is doing very, very well. Okay, there's bound to be ups and downs along the way. That's just the journey of cryptocurrency. Okay, but if you position yourself in the right way, you'll learn also how to make money, whether it goes up or down, whether the market's up or down, it's irrelevant. Okay, totally irrelevant to me. You see, all this red, all down. They're all down because they all follow Bitcoin. The market's down. I've got too many windows open here, but apart from the stable coins, but the market's generally down. So, yeah, it's just part and parcel of the game. Not all of them are down. Some of them are selling. Chainlink is up, but it's just what the market does. So don't let it upset you, or just be patient. And it will turn around. This is called investing. You should be looking at this as an investor. So if you're looking at it as an investor, then you know, investors look at things long term, not day by day. Okay. Anyway, don't forget to visit our website, by the way, at IamWealthyandRich.com. How to understand the game of money and play it well. Scroll down and get your millionaire mindset. Okay, and the investment strategy free. Now, fill in the short form, I'll send it to you straight away. And yeah, and then you can come and watch some of my previous videos as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But it's all good. It's all good. Stop share. It's all good. You know, it's just part of the journey. And you only sell if you lose. So put that backwards. You only lose if you sell when it's down. So don't sell. You know, I had somebody telling me, oh, I had Bitcoin back in 2019 and I lost money. Well, if you would have held that money to today, 2019, I don't know what the price was in 2019, to today, you wouldn't have lost that money. The reason why you lost is because you sold. You don't sell. Keep it, hold. In fact, add more. This is the time to add more. Wealthy people are buying more Bitcoin right now. Okay, poor people are selling and running for the hills. So do what wealthy people do. Okay, and then you'll be one. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit the notification button, and so on and so forth. Thanks very much for your time for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.